Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Melissa and today I'll be sharing with you how I crocheted this Santa. So keep on watching for more. You will need yarn in white, in red, and in pink, all in 3.5 to 4.0 gauge, some scrap yarn in black, same gauge, a scissors, crochet hook 2.5 millimeters, a tapestry needle, stitch marker, and cotton stuffing. We begin by crocheting the tip of the heart, so grab your white color of yarn and let's make a loop. We begin by chaining 2, 1 and 2. Then use your stitch marker and insert it into this loop on the hook. That will be the first stitch for the next round. So into the second stitch of this chain, insert 4 single crochets. Now tighten this loop. Change the position of your stitch marker and let's continue into our first stitch of this round. Insert 2 single crochets. That's the first single crochet and the second single crochet into the same stitch. Into the second stitch, do the same thing. Insert 2 single crochets into the same stitch. This is the third stitch. Insert also 2 single crochets into the same stitch. And into our fourth and last stitch, do the same thing. 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So the round is complete. Let's change the position of our stitch marker. And in this round, we need to single crochet 2 stitches together. So the first stitch and the second stitch together. So you should have 3 loops on your hook and then pull a yarn through all the 3 loops. Repeat that again. Single crochet this loop and the next one together. So that's how we do a decrease. We're doing a decrease. Be careful, this thing is very tiny. This project is also tiny. That's what happens when you're doing mini amigurumis. They have very tiny parts. You need to have some patience. So this round is almost done. So these 2 stitches also together. And the second stitch. Single crochet them together. So that's done. Pull that loop. And this is the pom-pom of our Christmas hat. So pull that loop. Then stuff the rest of the yarn inside, just to give it some foam, a little bit of foam. The rest you can cut it off. Now let's cut off the white yarn. and we'll be working on these stitches in the previous round. We now need to attach our red color of yarn. So make a loop. This loop we'll use it for attaching this yarn. Insert your hook into the next stitch and pull this loop we just created through. Now secure your yarn by making this knot using the red and the white color of yarn. Now we've just created our first single crochet for this round, and into the same stitch insert another single crochet. We move to the next stitch and we'll be doing the same thing. So insert 2 single crochets into this stitch. For the third stitch, we also need to insert 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So we're doing an increase for this round, inserting 2 single crochets in each and every stitch, and by the end of this round you should have a total of 8 stitches. We are now into the second round of creating our hat. So change the position of your stitch marker and stuff this yarn inside to get it out of the way. Our first stitch for this round is this stitch here with the white yarn, so don't skip it. So we insert a single crochet there and a single crochet into the next stitch and all the stitches around. Insert a single crochet in each and every stitch around, which gives you a total of 8 stitches by the end of this round. Now we are into our third round, and in this round we are doing an increase. In our first stage of this round, insert a single crochet, and into our second stage we'll be inserting 1 single crochet followed by another single crochet into the same stage. This is a repetition for this round. We increase in each and every second stage. By the end, you should have a total of 12 stitches. We are into our fourth round. First, change the position of your stitch marker And we begin with a single crochet into the first stage of the previous round. The second stage is also a single crochet, and in the third stage we increase. In this stage we insert a single crochet followed by another single crochet into the same stage. So increase in each and every third stage. At the end of this round, you should have increased your stitches to 16. Now, fifth round is also an increase. So insert a single crochet into the first stage, followed by another single crochet into the next stage. The third stage is also one single crochet. And in the fourth stage, we insert a single crochet and another single crochet into the same stage. That's the repetition for this round. Next round, we increase again. So we insert a single crochet into the first stage of the previous round, followed by another single crochet. In the third stage, another single crochet. Fourth stage, also a single crochet into third stage. And fifth stage, we insert a single crochet followed by another single crochet into the same stage. So we increase in the fifth stage. In this round, we will be increasing in the sixth stage of the previous round. So every sixth stage, insert 2 single crochets into the same stage, and this should increase the total numbers of stitches to 28. Round 8, we single crochet into the first stage, single crochet into the second stage, third stage, another single crochet, our fourth stage, insert a single crochet, our fifth stage, we insert a single crochet, sixth stage, also one single crochet, and in the seventh stage, we insert a single crochet, followed by another single crochet into the same stage. So increase in this round in each and every seventh stage. For our ninth round of crocheting the hat, we'll be inserting only one single crochet in each and every stage. At the end of this round, make sure you count your stitches and they should total up to 32. Ninth round is the last round using the red color of yarn, and I would like to show you how we complete this round. Now that's our last stage. First, remove your stitch marker, insert your hook into this last stage and pull the yarn through. Then move to the next stage and into our second loop of that stage, that's the second loop, insert your hook and pull the yarn through. Then pull the yarn through all the 3 stitches on the hook. Chain 1 and cast off. Now we'll be crocheting our hat using the white color of yarn. So make a loop to attach this yarn to the hat. And in this stitch where we crocheted on the second loop, we insert our hook and pull this loop we've just created. Pull it through like so. Before we continue, secure this yarn by tying the 2 yarns together. Now chain 1. That's our first stitch for the second round. Now we'll be single crocheting in each and every stitch around, just inserting 1 single crochet in each and every stitch around. So let me crochet this round with you up to the end, just to show you the last stitch for this round. Now let's continue to the 11th round of making this hat. So single crochet into that stitch. That's our first stitch for this round. And single crochet to the next stitch. Insert single crochets all the way around for this round and the next round. And each round should total up to 32 stitches. Our hat is now complete. All we need to do is to leave just a long piece of yarn for sewing, for attaching this hat to the head of Santa. So, and pull this yarn through. So we are done with the hat. We are now crocheting the head of the Santa, so make a loop as shown using the white color of yarn. And let's chain 2. Use your stitch marker as usual to mark the first stitch for the next round. And in the second stitch of this chain, we single crochet 6. So make 6 single crochets into this second stitch of the chain. For the first round of creating Santa's head, we'll be inserting 2 single crochets in each and every stitch. Make sure you have those 2 loops on your hook and insert a single crochet followed by another single crochet into the same stitch. 2 single crochets in each and every stitch around. You should have a total of 12 stitches by the end of this round. We are now into the second round and we'll begin by inserting a single crochet into this first stitch of the previous round and into our second stitch we'll be inserting 1 single crochet followed by another single crochet. For this round is 2 single crochets in each and every second stitch, which gives us an increase of 18 stitches. In this round, we'll be increasing still. So insert a single crochet in the first stitch, followed by another single crochet into the next stitch, which is our second stitch. And this is our third stitch, whereby we'll be increasing by inserting 2 single crochets into the same stitch. This is the repetition for this round, which gives us a total of 24 stitches. Into our fourth round, and we'll be inserting a single crochet into our first stitch, followed by a single crochet into the second stitch, into the third stitch, also a single crochet, and into our fourth stitch we'll be inserting 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So repeat this all the way around. In this round, we are inserting a single crochet in the first stitch and a single crochet into the second stitch and all the way around, just a single crochet in each and every stitch. Now we'll be attaching the pink color of yarn, so make a loop, this we'll use it for attaching this yarn to our project. Then insert your hook into the first stitch of the 6th round. And pull this loop we just created through. Just pull it through. Before we continue, tie the pink and the white yarn together just to secure them. Now pull a yarn through and we have our first single crochet for the 6th round. So insert a single crochet in the 2nd stitch and all the other stitches, which will give us a total of 30 stitches, just a single crochet in each and every stitch. Now moving on to the 7th round, and we'll be inserting a single crochet in each and every stitch in this round, and in the next round, the 8th round, we do the same thing. Before we complete the 8th round, I would like to show you how we end it. So this is our last stitch of that round. Pull a loop through and into this first stitch of the next round, we insert our hook into the 2nd loop of that stitch and pull a yarn through. Then pull the yarn through the 3 stitches. So chain 1 and cast off. Now we'll be attaching the heart to this piece we've just crocheted, but first we need to add a little bit of cotton stuffings into our heart. For the sewing, we are using this long yarn we left when we completed crocheting our heart. So take your time when attaching these 2 pieces together. Just look what I'm doing carefully and just do the same thing. We are now done attaching the heart to this piece of Santa's head that we've already crocheted. Now pick your white color of yarn and make a loop, and we'll be continuing with our 9th round. Just pick a stitch on the pink side of the project and pull this loop through. Now chain 1. This attaches the yarn to the project. We'll be working on this white, on the second loop of the heart. We're working on both the heart and the other piece of the project. Take your time. This is really tricky. It's very tight. So take your time. It's only this round and then you're good to go. So pick that second loop on the heart and the stitch on the pink side of the project and make a single crochet. Do the same thing. You pick, use your tapestry needle to help pick that loop. So you pick all those 3 loops together, 2 on the pink side of the project and 1, the second loop on the heart, on the side of the heart. Keep in mind we're single crocheting 2 in the 5th stitch. This is our 5th stitch, so insert 2 single crochets to increase. So we're increasing in this round, and now we continue crocheting on the pink side of the project, only picking the 2 loops with the pink color of yarn. Don't forget to insert 2 single crochets in this loop, in this stitch. Every 5th stitch is 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So in the next stitches, we're picking again 3 loops as we did before. Now our round is complete and we can move on to the next round. Now change the position of your stitch marker and we are ready for the 10th round. So this stitch is our first stitch. Don't miss it. So make a single crochet and into the next stitch you make another single crochet, another single crochet into that stitch, then another single crochet and one single crochet into this stitch, and into our 6th stitch we do an increase. So we insert 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Repeat this all the way around. For this round we'll be increasing in the 7th stitch. So every 7th stitch we insert 2 single crochets into the same stitch, and this increases our single crochets to 48. We are now into the 12th round. So insert a single crochet into the first stitch, the second stitch. All the stitches in this round you insert a single crochet up to the 15th round. So 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th round, a single crochet in each and every stitch. This is how our project looks like after completing those rounds of single crochets, and now we are into our 16th round. In this round we'll be single crocheting the first and the second stitch together. So insert your hook into the first stitch and pull a yarn through. Into the second stitch, pull a yarn through and then pull the yarn through all the 3 stitches on the hook. So repeat this in all the other stitches. So single crocheting the first and the second stitch together. So 2 stitches should be single crocheted together, and that's how we do a decrease. And this brings our number of stitches down to 24. In the 17th round, change the position of your stitch marker and we are inserting a single crochet in each and every stitch. So the total numbers of stitches remains 24. Before we crochet any further, so let's first change the position of your stitch marker to secure that loop, and we'll be using our cotton stuffing to bring the form of this piece we've already crocheted. We now continue with our 18th round and we'll be single crocheting the first and the second stitch together. So in this round we're also doing a decrease by single crocheting the first and the second stitch together, every second stitch together. So the next 2 stitches, single crochet them together. So keep doing this all the way around and the stitches should go down to 12. Into the next round, which is our 19th round, we'll be single crocheting in each and every stitch. Take your time, be patient. It's all getting quite tight, but with patience, it's all okay. We are into the 20th round, and in this round we'll be single crocheting the first and the second stitch together. So we are doing a decrease again, which should bring our total number of stitches down to 6. So continue carefully crocheting 2 stitches together. Now we are ready to cast off and sew the opening as shown. Feed your black scrap yarn into your tapestry needle, and at this point we are ready to embroider the eyes, the nose and the mouth of Santa. Just watch carefully how I'm doing it and just do the same thing. Pick white color of yarn and make a loop. We'll be attaching it to a project. I'll be showing you how I made a slip stitch around the edge of the hat. Just watch carefully what I'm doing, and I think you'll understand it better than me telling you how I did it. Pick only one loop and pull this loop through. So chain 1 to secure, then move to the next loop, only one loop, pick only one loop, the outer loop, and make a slip stitch. So pick a loop, pull the yarn through and pull it through the loop on the hook. That's how we make a slip stitch. So continue this way all the way around. Now we'll be styling Santa's hat. So style Santa's hat as shown. Just look at what I'm doing and do the same thing. And don't forget we're using the white color of yarn to do this.